Hey everybody, it's so good to be back. I am in the afternoon right now trying to do this for you, and sounds like we've got a little reverb going here, so let me turn that down. Hey, I'm so glad to be back with y'all. Hey, listen, last week when we talked about a few things. I want to do just a little bit of housekeeping though to remind you. There is a subscribe button. If you wouldn't mind hitting it, that would be wonderful. And it just helps me and lets me know I'm doing okay. You can leave comments on this feed as we're going. And there's a donation thing if you feel like donating today, but don't feel like you have to. I really appreciate you stopping in. So we talked last week about the orphan train, and I just wanted to hit that again a little bit. This train ran from the late 1800s into the early 1900s, and it took approximately 250,000 children from one side of the United States all the way to the other side, dropping them off for various families, allowing them to be used as labor. Hopefully, some of those children did find loving homes and did find their way in life. But literally, back in the day, if you were an orphan, it didn't matter what color your skin was or where you came from. If you were an orphan who had nobody else on this earth to watch over you, you were just you were just out there hanging on for dear life, I'm sure. It had to be a terrifying experience. So I hope that things have improved for children who are without parents today, and that there are parents out there that would love to have children who are without parents and folks like that. So, and that things are getting better. You listen to the news and sometimes I just want to turn it off. It's enough already. There's just some really mean people out there. And so I hope that that's ending, that we're turning some corners, we're making some better choices in life for everybody that will impact everybody. Um, Today, I just wanted to remind you when you're doing genealogy, take your good notes, do your research, do your DNA, go to your different sites. There's Ancestry, there's Family Search, there's many places you can go to look up information. There, I know the Mormon Church has a huge library in Utah. If that's your cup of tea to go and research something physically in a library, I know that Ancestry and I believe it was Ancestry, but if you go into Google and you put in cruises, there are cruises out there this time of year that are going to different areas in the world that will assist you, and their family search cruises. That's pretty neat, where you can actually go on board and look for family that way. Um, Read books, look for manuscripts, and look for family history in certain cities and towns in the United States, and you'll find that as well. So I hope that's helpful information to you. Again, I really request, if you're interested in it and you're having fun with your genealogy, if you've got questions, talk to me, send me information. It helps me learn too. And that's what I'm really all about. I just want to be helpful. I want to put out good information to you, and be somebody that can assist you when you get hung up. I'm nobody special. I'm Shawn, right? I go to work like everybody else. I um, I have a life. I work hard. I'm diligent. I never stop. And I just hope that I inspire you to do the same too. I need inspiration as well. So I get that from the folks that talk to me. Anyways, I wanted to tell you a little bit about this picture today. I did this back in 2017, and it really was the start for me to go back into my childhood and start creating again. And I'm so grateful that I did. This picture is actually my ideal of a Choctaw headdress that I saw a picture of, that's actually in a museum on the West Coast. I believe it's up in Seattle or Oregon. I don't have that information right in front of me, but this was the first one I did. And I've been really grateful because I actually sent this one off to Oklahoma, because in September each year, the Choctaw Nation has an art show that I can participate in. And it's my way of trying to give back to the nation and to just acknowledge the Choctaw people and our customs and things that have gone on. It's a beautiful headdress and I really love it. Sorry for any background noise you're hearing today. I've got family at home today, so they're kind of interacting too. And hey, we're just living life, right? So with that said, it's beautiful. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and get the song done today, too. I decided to do a Shania Twain song again. You know, Shania's part Native as well. And this is Dance with the One That Brought You. It's kind of easy going, so I hope you enjoy it. And here we go. It's like a baby in a little kid's hand when you feel a Saturday night. But when he's sitting alone at a table for two, 'cause he's already out on the floor, I think about something that my mama used to say to me. That brought you, stay with the one that brought you. I'm gonna love you when all of the others go home. Don't let the green grass fool you. Don't let the moon get you. Dance with the one that brought you, and you can't go wrong. He's got his old best buddies and his new best friends, and the girls all give him the eye. He's a good time trying the life of the party tonight. But when I think about another one, I don't think twice, cause there'll never be another like him. I know he really loves me, and I think my mama was right. She said, you gotta dance with the one who got you. Stay with the one who wants you. I'm gonna love you when all of the others go. Don't let the green grass fool you. Don't let the moon get to you. Dance with the one that brought you, and you can't go wrong. You gotta dance with the one that brought you, and you can't go wrong. Well, hey, thanks for letting me do that for you today. Hey, I had one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. It's vacation time, and I had seen an article on Facebook. I'm hoping that you've all seen it. The story is of a woman and her husband from the east side of the country who had gone on vacation to a Caribbean island. They had stayed at a top-rated resort, were enjoying themselves, and she decided to run down to the bar at night and grab a Six they had received information that the room service had closed for the night, so she ran down there to get herself something to eat. Well, it ended up that she saw the open bar out on the beach, so she went to the tunnel to get to that, and she said that was her first thing that she should have really taken care of and been safe about. But she walked through that tunnel, and all of a sudden she could hear footsteps behind her, and they sped up. The next thing that woman knew, she was going through 8 hours of pure hell. And if you look up the pictures, you'll find this article somewhere on Facebook if you're looking for it. This woman was beat to a pulp. She was beat in that tunnel. She was drug into a room, a maintenance room, and then she was drugged down into like a sewer water area of that facility, and she was finally thrown into a hole. She was strangled multiple times. She was finally, and she saw her captor. She saw him wearing a uniform from that very exclusive hotel. She said the anger in that man's eyes and the hate that he had as he was doing what he did to her was amazing. Anyways, I just want to remind you, you know what? We go to paradise to enjoy paradise, but folks who are in paradise don't always feel like it's paradise for them, and we don't know how they're going to respond to us. So please, wherever you're at, remember to be safe. I always preach about this. I try to remember it. I'm human. I try to let people know where I'm going. I get very irritated when people don't let me know where they're going. I start looking for them because it bothers me. I don't want to not be able to say, yeah, I knew they were there, and to know that they're safe or that they might need help, and how do you feel that they do. So please be sure you're taking precautions. She survived that incident and she's a strong woman. When I read that article, she doesn't really dwell on all the terribleness that went on, because I'm sure there was some extreme terribleness involved in that. With that beating, there had to be. But she's very explicit about please be careful, okay? And I want to remind us with our children, please watch your kids. There is so much terribleness with our children. I don't know. I don't even think of what is wrong with you when I see some of the things going on out there. So please watch your babies. Keep them safe. It only takes somebody a second to wreck your life and devastate theirs. Remember, happy's a choice. You know, you got the same pants on to go out and be happy in, so please do it. I'd just rather be happy. I know there's miserable people out there and they want to bring you down by doing that, but try to be happy yourself and encourage them to be happy as well, okay? Hey, your blood calls you. You go find it. I am Native by Heart Art by Shawn Shelton, you guys. You have a fantastic day, rest of your week, and God bless you. I'll see you next Friday, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you.